It's Thursday, it's 3 o'clock, and I am thirsty. This week we get to meet the man behind the camera. We're having a beer with Christopher Snow. Welcome to Having a Beer With. This week we're doing something fun and a little bit different. We're going to introduce you to the man behind the camera. Christopher Snow, come on down. You're our next contestant on Having a Beer With. How's it going, buddy?
Not too bad, how are you?
Excellent, man. I am drinking a Penn Porter, a little kitchen lager, as is Mr. Snow. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
So you and I are, I think, episode 19, 20, something like that.
I think it's around 20.
20.
Yeah.
So it's our first time we've been back at the brewery since episode 2, which is great. So we're getting lots of good run. People are saying to us, I love what you're doing, I love what's going on, but who's doing the videos for you? So we want to bring people out today and introduce you to the fans, to the people on our YouTube channel. So tell us about this. So is this a part-time thing for you? Is it a full-time thing for you?
This is a full-time thing for me. I studied in Montreal, then I moved back to Ottawa a few years ago, and it's pretty much been non-stop since.
Nice. Yeah. And are you doing more, because you do photography as well?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, people don't know, Chris does all the photography for our website, so the logger can, the Rattler can, everything's been, all the website photos you see are being done by Chris, so he does video, does photography, does all sorts of creative stuff.
Yeah, I figured, the more you know how to do, the better.
Exactly,
so,
exactly.
Yeah.
Then you do a lot of work with our friend Remy as well.
Yep, that's true. I manage Remy Terrio's photo studio, and I do a lot of editing for him and all that kind of stuff.
Nice. Yeah. So is it all commercial stuff? Or are you doing, what sort of stuff keeps you busy during the day?
Busy during the day, mostly commercial stuff, but I do get, I always say the commercial stuff gives me the opportunity to do the creative stuff, right? Whatever pays the bill lets you kind of, gives you the cash to do, the fun stuff and invest in cool things.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then, so where does Herd begin and where are you at? How involved are you with Herd in terms of with Stephanie, or is it all on her now?
I'm the moral support and photos.
Moral support and photos.
And that's...
and you get paid very well for both.
That's it, yeah. Exactly. Love and affection.
Yeah. That is excellent. So the new issue just came out. Mm-hmm. That just came out a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Just grab it. This is issue 11?
Yeah, issue 10.
Issue 10? Look at me jumping the gun. So what are we seeing in Herd magazine this week, in this issue?
Oh geez, there's a whole load of stuff. There's a nice feature on farms. There's the hip-hop group Bucket and Ice. They're pretty cool. A really cool fashion shoot with JB Studios. And I should know all these by heart.
This just goes to show you, every time we do these videos, we always tell people we're interviewing, we do one shoot and we do no retakes.
It's harder than
Chris is experiencing on this side of the camera instead this week. So listen, the reason I wanted to introduce you to our people is we're really happy with what's going on, happy with doing this every Thursday at 3. We missed a couple because I screwed up on scheduling, but I just want to thank you very much for having a blast with these. We're going to keep these going for a long time. What's really neat now for me is that I'm getting calls from people saying, hey, I love what you're doing. Can you get me on, or can you get my company on, can you get my event on? So what's really nice is that Having a Beer With, it was becoming something that people are looking forward to. Like I have people saying, hey, I'm looking forward to Thursday at 3 o'clock, to seeing who you're talking to, seeing what's going on. It's funny, I met this lady, we were at an event at Aperitivo, and the lady thought my name, she was referring to me as Having a Beer With. My name wasn't Paul, my name was, hey, you're the guy from Having a Beer With. So it's really awesome. So if you're looking for some photography services, looking for some video stuff, get a hold of Chris Snow. If you can't get a hold of him, just call us the brewery and we'll hook you up. But Mr. Snow,
awesome, Paul.
Thanks for the time.
Appreciate it.
Pleasure. See you again next week, but behind the camera. Excellent. Next week, I'm not sure where we're going next week. We're going to try and get a hold of one of our food trucks. And then 2 weeks after that, we're going to have a beer with my mom. So we're going to meet up with Mom, talking about our new Bristol Stout that's coming out in a couple of weeks. And so next week, looking up with one of the food trucks. 2 weeks from now, we'll be back out at Saunders Farm and make beer with my mom. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next week.
Cheers.
Cheers to you, buddy.